This is the very first time that I'm using recording software. I hope my voice is heard. Because I have slurred speech, there might be a problem. But this is lesson 274. Well, brothers and sisters, the message is finally sinking in. I just want to say I was gobsmacked and very surprised at what the US President Donald Trump said because of the recent shootings in America. People were lobbying and hoping to ban guns, and the US President said the problem is not the guns. The problem is mental illness, and I agree 100%. It is not what we eat or what we are exposed to that cause problems. It is about letting evil into our lives, into our brains. The only way we are going to stop this evil once and for all is with love, and God is love. Therefore, God is the only answer. We can take medicine for mental illness, and yes, it will keep evil away for a short period of time, but it's not a permanent solution. The only way to make a permanent solution is to bring God back. That you bring God back into the lives of our children. Bring Him back into the schools. Bring Him back into the workplace. God is the answer. Bring Him back. That's the only way. It is time to wake up. If somebody is sick with cancer or anything else, we are quick to blame it on too much salt or too much sugar or too much pesticide in the foods we grow, in the foods we eat. But that is not true. The reason why we are getting sick is because of evil. Because we have excluded God from our lives. The only 100% foolproof armor, protection against the devils and the evil temptations is God. The same goes with global warming. Yes, we are using a lot of greenhouse gases. Yes, we are polluting. But no, this is not the cause of global warming. The cause of global warming is the devils and the evils that we are letting into our lives. How are we doing this? We are excluding God from our lives, from the lives of our children, from our schools, our workplaces, our homes, and everything that we need to survive. Tell me, what do you expect? The only protection we have from this evil, we are stupidly sending them away. We are pushing them away. Wake up! How stupid must we be? Let us look at this scenario. Imagine that the world is free of guns. That's it. There are no more guns. People are not killing anymore with guns because there are no guns on this earth. What do you think people are gonna turn to. The problem of mental illness is still there. Medicine cannot stop it because the devils will never stop. Evil will never stop. The mentally ill return to killing with knives. We have that scenario. Imagine the government of this earth ban knives. Well, there goes our favorite foods because we can no longer chop up the food to put in it. Do you honestly believe that the mentally ill people are gonna stop killing because there are no more guns or knives? What then? The mentally ill people are still going to kill because evil is still playing with their brains. Evil is relentless. It will not stop until you kill others and yourself. They will simply turn to other things for weapons, such as bats, clubs, and garden tools, amongst other things. Let us imagine that the government of this world ban people from carrying any kind of weapon or tool. Do you think the mentally ill are gonna stop killing because there are no more guns, knives, tools, or any kind of weapons to kill with? What do you think they are going to do? The mentally ill still have the urge to kill others and themselves simply because evil is still out there. They have no alternative but to kill with their hands and feet. Tell me, what are the governments going to do now? Do you think they are going to amputate the hands and feet of every single mentally ill person in the world? Evil will never stop. The only way we are going to stop killing is if we fixed the mentally ill people. Science cannot control them. The government of this world cannot control them. Medicine does not work. The only way we're going to fix a mentally ill person is through love, through God. People are only mentally ill because we are letting evil into our lives. We are excluding God at the same time. What more must we endure? How much longer must we suffer before we realize, before we wake up? How much more pain must a person feel before they wake up and mend their mistakes? What will it take for human beings to wake up and realize the full extent of this stupidity? Human beings are so full of pride that they cannot admit that they are wrong and turn back. Brothers and sisters, turn away from sin and turn to God, who is our Father, our protector, our provider, our whole life. God has given us what we wanted. We wanted to be in charge of our own lives. But what the devil did not explain to Eve is that there is no life without God. I repeat, there is no light whatsoever without God. God is the reason why we are alive. I think it's time to behave in such a way that we praise God every single moment and thank God for what we do have. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for listening to me. God bless you all.